Senate confirms Beth Robinson as the first out LGBTQ plus woman to serve on a federal appeals court. Beth Robinson, a Vermont Supreme Court judge who served as co-counsel in the country's first case to establish that LGBTQ plus couples deserve the same legal protections afforded to straight married couples, was confirmed by a 51-45 Senate vote on Monday as President Joe Biden's nominee to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. Robinson is the first out LGBTQ plus woman to serve on a federal appeals court following the appointment of Judge Todd Michael Hughes in 2013, the first LGBTQ plus person to hold such a position. Experts say that her confirmation is a historic moment that should be celebrated, but it also signals that much more LGBTQ plus representation is needed in the country's federal judiciary, as there are 179 judgeships in the federal appeals court.
Well, this is good news. I mean, judges can make a lot of difference in how laws are enforced. So the more, the better, I would say.
And it's good news to follow up on Dr. Levine as well, right? We've got more influence happening in politics in the judiciary.
And we say it all the time that representation is essential, is necessary, and this is a great example and definitely to be celebrated.
And on the appeals court specifically, which means she has the power to potentially overturn horrible, racist, homophobic
Texas laws.
Yeah, exactly.
What a fantastic, and I apologize, what a fantastic opportunity to continue the education of the culture, all the multifaceted things that make up this specific community. The more that we continue to educate everyone in the world, the better opportunities we have to grow and to move forward in a positive motion.
You know, the story completely aggravates the crap out of me. And the reason it does is because it's an illustration in the LGBTQ community that frequently many of us are asleep at the switch. We think that we got gay marriage in 15 and everything is all fine. But this is really the heart and soul of the trenches of the war that we are involved in, and it is our courts. When you, to all respect to Judge Robinson, and we're thrilled for you, by the way, we are really thrilled. It is an aggravating experience to listen to this story because first, there's 179 judges, federal judges in this circuit, and only 2 of them are LGBT. Come on. Representation. What is this, 1968? And we're talking about black or African American federal judiciaries. It's the exact same thing. The number is so incredibly small, it is unbelievable. Look at the vote here. 100 senators vote, and the vote was 51-45. Can't you imagine what was the standard of justification of the 45 that this Supreme Court justice in Vermont was not qualified? Come on, that's ridiculous. And that means she got 1 Republican vote. They're telegraphing you their playbook. We're going to destroy the majority voice in the LGBTQ community, in the African American community, in the Latino community, and other marginalized groups in America. And the way we're going to do it is because we're going to lose the federal elections by 4, 5, 6 million votes, how we'll get back at you is through the courts. And this is the proof of it. 45 people voted against her qualifications. And the worst, most egregious moment of this is that 4 senators didn't even bother to vote.
It's
an infuriating story. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.